So what you're going to need is 3 different pieces of paper, 3 different colors, 1 for your hands and feet, 1 for your mouth, and 1 for the body of your monster. You're going to need some glue. You're going to need a pencil, a black marker, a pair of scissors. You're going to need some safety scissors if you're a little one. And because I'm a big person, I can use big person scissors. And you're going to need some googly eyes. Okay? Googly eyes are the ones that move around. Okay? This is really simple and they're really fun to make, and you can make a whole bunch. Okay? Once you've got your piece of paper that you want for the body of your monster, I want you to fold it in half. Okay? So if you have your full page, I want you to fold it in half so it kind of looks like a card. The one that stands like that. Okay? Take your pencil and I want you to trace a shape on the other side. Then if you can see what mine looks like. Then where the fold is, see there's the fold? Okay? I want you to cut your shape out. So you'll end up with 2 joined pieces of paper. And down the middle, where it's joined, I want you to cut down that joint. So now you should have 2 pieces of paper that look exactly the same. Okay? This one we're going to use for the mouth a little bit later. In the meantime, we're going to work with this one. Okay? I want you to choose your googly eyes. You can have 1, you can have 2, you can have 3, you can have 8. I'm only going to use 2 today. Okay, so right at the top of your piece of paper, so over there and over there, we're going to put our eyes. So you're going to take your glue and you're going to put it on the back side of the eye. You don't want too much, you want just enough to be able to glue it on. And you're going to take your other eye and you're going to do the same thing. Right? So now you've got 2 eyes on your monster. Come back here with the other one and I want you to fold it in half. So the bottom of your shape, the bottom of your shape needs to touch the flat edge. Okay, once you've done that, I want you to cut along the line that you've made. So now you have your mouth, right? Fold over a little bit at the top. Show you what it looks like now. If you need a section that you can put the glue on, so you can glue it onto your monster. So you want a very small section, and if you guys can see that. This is a very small section. Okay, so you're going to put glue along here, and then you're going to glue it on your monster. You don't need a lot of glue, because if you put too much on it, it's going to smudge, and then you might have glue where you don't want. So you're going to put it roughly in the middle, because you want him to have a mouth. So now I have a mouth on my monster. He actually kind of looks like one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja characters. And if you wanted to, I think you could make one. Right, now with your black permanent marker, or a Koki or a pen, doesn't really matter, you're going to give him a nose. So right below his eyes, you're going to draw 2 circles. And you're going to give him a nose. And then above his eyes, you're going to give him some eyebrows. Okay? Now put him aside so that he can dry. Next thing you want to do is take your piece of cardboard that you have for the arms and for the legs, and you're going to fold it over in half again. For his arms, you're going to draw 2 lines. And you're going to kind of draw like a fist. So you're going to draw a loaf of bread. And then a thumb. And for the feet, you're going to draw 2 lines. And a rectangle. And another rectangle. Don't know if you guys can see that. Okay. And you're going to cut it out. Again, you need to cut it out on the fold, like you did with the face. So there's the foot. And there's my very funny hand. Okay. So you're going to cut along the fold again, so that you have both your feet and both your hands. Okay? Now come back to your color that you have for your mouth. And you're going to cut out any tongue you want. So it can be any shape you like. And you're going to use that for his tongue. I've made a very big tongue, but that's okay. And you're going to find a piece of white paper. And you're going to cut out some triangles, and these are going to be his teeth. I'm only going to cut out 2 triangles because I only want 2 teeth. Okay. Once you've done that, grab your monster very carefully because it might still be wet. And you're going to glue on his mouth. So take your tongue and you're going to put glue on the tongue. You're going to lift it up and very carefully you're going to glue in the tongue. Careful you don't get glue anywhere else, you just want it in the tongue and in the mouth. You see what he looks like? Okay. And you're going to take your one foot and you're going to put glue just at the top. And you're going to glue it underneath by his mouth. Okay, and you're going to take the other one and you're going to glue the other one on the other side. And you can glue them at all weird angles, it doesn't matter as long as he's got feet. That's what my feet look like. And I'm going to do the same with his hands. So now my monster has got hands and feet. So what are we missing? We need to put a stripe down his tongue and we need to glue on his teeth. You ready? So take your marker or your Koki or your pen and you're just going to draw a line down his tongue. If you want to, you can give him dots. Those can be his taste buds. Take your one tooth and you're going to fold it over at the top just a little bit, like we did with the mouth. And on that ridge, you're going to put glue. And then you're going to stick it in. See, the ridge must be facing the back, and you're going to glue it onto the top of his mouth. So he's got one tooth at the moment, and we're going to do the same with the other tooth. You're going to fold it over a little bit, put glue on it, and you're going to stick it down anywhere in the mouth. And there you go. That's your monster. If you want to, you can put a hole at the top or you can tie string at the back and you can hang him up. The next one we're going to do is maybe a worm or a garland for the girls. But join us tomorrow for another craft.